Day 2. I should put that in there, huh? Day 2. Actually, we might be on a different day. Let's see, what day are we on? Day 33. We'll call it day 33 then. All right, updated. I gotta grab me a Pepsi Max, fellers. Because if you're gonna start a good stream, you should have some Pepsi Max in your belly. Or at least right by you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're starting a good stream, you should have some Pepsi Max.
Your
Okay.
son wants to watch. He wants to watch something else.
Oh, I apologize.
He's streaming right now. Yeah, he is.
Nope. You're in the wrong one. Yeah. Here, I can show you how to get there.
Here, he's gonna do it. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yeah, like I said.
All right, turn it on, Michael.
I just did.
Okay, give me a second.
Gotta grab some Pepsi Max to get started on day 33 on Dredge. Which, so far, first impression wise, I'm intrigued. It's a horror style fishing game with a storyline. There's the crack of the Pepsi Max. That's how you know you're starting off a good stream. You gotta pour it into a glass, though, fellers. And fillettes. For the fillettes up there, taking a listen. There we go. Ah. Good start. Good start. Got a little snowstorm here in the greater state of Iowa. Got a little pop in a glass. We're on day 33 at 6 a.m. We're out in the water somewhere. I got some storage stuff. Got a net. Should probably repair that. Got some things stored. Gotta remember where to sell that stuff. So we'll talk to the shipyard lady and have her repair stuff. There we go. And do we have anything in our inventory? No, we don't. Nothing in the net. How much money do we have? $1,500. $1,500. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's what we got. Let's look at our pursuits. These are like the little quests in this game. We had to search for the relics. We found the key and gave it back to the collector. That gave us a skill haste. It makes your boat go fast. I like that. We have to deliver a rotting eel to somebody, to a resident of Ingerfell. Got to catch a rare fish, an oarfish, a gupper eel, a tigerfish, and some other fish, and find Gale Cliffs. So spoke to the resident, who specifically wants a rotting conger eel of all things. She says it's for preparing a meal. Once I catch one, I should be able to just hold on to it for a short while so it starts to rot. And there ought to be a few living in the center of Gale Cliffs. And I think, if I remember, when we spoke to that lady who gave us this quest, she said you have to catch these guys at night. Maybe we can finish this quest before around lunchtime, because it's 11:15 here. So if we spend a half hour playing this, we should be ready for lunch. So in the center of Gale Cliffs, which we have an X here. So let's maybe head roundabouts this way and see if we can get to this X. I think that's the plan. So how do we do that? If we're heading this way. Yeah, that's the way we're going to head. So let's undock and start the boat. Now, I did remember reading something that if I'm not moving, time does not pass. Yep, so if I'm just sitting here right now, there's no time passing. The time on the clock in the center of the screen there, it stays at 6:27. We can spyglass. Ah, see? There's blackmouth salmon up ahead. Oh, what was over there? Oceanic perch. Sturgeon, which we don't have the things for sturgeon right now. Perch. Oh, what was that? I think I saw some mackerels over there. Okay. That's useful. That's the thing about this spyglass. You can look at the schools of fish and see if there are any of the fish that you want. So there might be a way. Now, while we're going, I know we have our trolling net out, so we might be catching fish on the way. But we're going to try to get around to that X. We might hit the afterburner here a little bit and get some speed on. Yeah, where we don't kill too much time. Hey, we caught a fish. Okay, avoid this big steamy thing coming out of the water. That's probably not good. Probably not. All right, hit a little of the afterburner there. They're 9:25 a.m. Ooh, I went too far on the afterburner. I just blew out my engine. Dang it, was not paying attention. That's okay. So we're almost to the X. We just got to cut around this big island here. And we're going to have to be going slower because I just blew an engine. So I was not paying attention. Hey, we got two fishes in the net. Let's see what we got in the net. We caught a tiger mackerel and a perch. All right, two fish for doing nothing. And my understanding is that if the fish stay in the net, they stay fresh versus putting them in your cargo. Let's inspect this. But if they're in your cargo, the fish can spoil. An altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. Three crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks and other strange shapes. You can return these items later. I wonder what that's for. Something to learn about later. Let's see if we can get to that X by cutting around this corner here. Hey, we got another fish in the net. Okay, I think this was the way to the X, right? Yep, we're staring right at it, so it should be in this way. Scoop up one of those fish from that school net. Okay, there's something that's glowing. That's probably important. Hey, caught another fish. All right, apparently we have to dredge here. We're gonna go ahead and dredge. Stock is low, start dredging. Now this is a weird game. Oh, something just hit us. A family crest. Okay. And I think both of our engines are now disabled. So that's fun. Ooh, is that eels over there? Let's use the spyglass. Where's the spyglass? Shallow. We're not sure what it is. We're going to go over there. Now we got the eye in the center. That means we're getting a little bit anxious. Probably not good. That's okay, though. All right, let's fish here. Conger eel. That's what that lady wanted. Good. Now, is there a way we could put this in here and get another one? Probably not. No, because it's kind of an awkward shape. So we're only going to have one eel. All right. That's enough for now. Let's head back to the base, and hopefully that eel will start decomposing on the way, because she wanted a slightly rotten eel. We're going to have to pay attention to rocks and things, because it's nighttime and we're getting anxious. I can probably just keep the afterburner running because we're already scared of everything, right? Oh no! Oh no! Your ship dashed to pieces. Excuse me. You slip beneath the surface and join uncountable souls lost in the depths. Huh. So you have options here. You could load your last save, or you could return to the menu. So I suppose if you were like trying to decide, is your run like a hardcore run, where if you die, you're done, then you just restart and do a whole new thing. Or you could return to the menu and probably pick up, or load your last save and pick up from your last save point. Let's try that. We're not that crazy yet. Not that crazy yet. So I think this was the right plan, was to go there and conjure up that stuff. Is there a quicker way to get there? I don't think there is. Well, let's do the same thing we did last time. Let's repair the ship. Looks like it's already repaired. Okay. Let's undock. And we'll start heading that way. I think, one, I ran the engine too hard. And I blew an engine. That caused some damage. We're going to have to probably come back at nighttime. That's going to be an issue. But now we know exactly where we're running to. Maybe we can get there before nighttime starts and that giant fish. Why did my improve? Was I really? I wasn't that hard on the engine. Why did it die? Maybe I shouldn't be using the haste that often. This is not it. It takes us almost 5 hours to travel around the island to get to that place. So we're definitely coming back at nighttime. Okay. We know there's eel in here because I think what I've noticed is all the fishing pools, they tend to be in the same spot all the time. Now the fish may be fished out of that area, but they seem to respawn in the same spot. So if you were trying to farm one particular fish, you can come back to the same spot all the time. All right, let's try to dredge this family crest thing again. Oops. Okay, there's where that thing came and got me again. That was fun. Ah, God, I stink at this minigame. Okay, got the family crest. It's nighttime. Let's go over and fish for the eel, which I think was right here. Okay, got an eel. Now it's 9 o'clock. Can we get back safely without furthering injuring our ship? Because we have 3 things of damage, and that's from that guy coming up and smashing our boat. Is there another, like, dock place close to us that we could dock at? I don't know. Just have to slowly take the boat around. Cross our fingers we don't get killed by something. Hey, caught another fish at least. That's fun. Okay. I kind of remember the way back. It's around this curve. If we check the map, yep. We just should be able to head this way on the coast. I don't think there was a lot of rocks right by us. Our guy is getting paranoid. That's why you're seeing those little eyes starting to pop up on the screen. Oh, that's a rock. Ooh, got a souring bass. Must have caught that in the net. That's fun. Head straight towards that light. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Now, apparently, if you sit right by these lights, this will calm your guy down. Yep. So you see how my eye is not as nervous? Okay. So this is infected. I wonder if she'll still take it if it's infected and it just rots. That's a helpful thing. Caught another fish. Loving this net system. Just catch fish as you go. Oh, here's more eels. Maybe we can catch this eel and it won't be infected. Yeah, see? Now we got a conger eel that's not infected. Hey, and it's morning. So we should be less upset. We need rest. I think if you rest, it'll get rid of some of that fatigue. Hey, another fish. Got 8 fish in the net now. Our boat is in serious need of repair. It is not moving fast. Not moving fast at all. All right, let's dock here. All right, let's go to the shipyard. Well, yeah, let's go to the shipyard first and get our ship fixed. $130 to repair. My goodness. Got to do it though. All right. The family crest. I'm going to put it in storage. I think that was that part of our, I think that was, yep. Show the family crest to the hermit. The whaler. Oh, yeah. That's the whaler guy, which actually, that's across the bay where we have to turn in the conger eel. So that should be good. Fish market. All right, we don't want to sell this, so I'm going to send that to storage. The net, yeah, we're going to sell. Ooh, look at that. We got a decaying blackmouth, scouring bass. 54 bucks for that? 40 bucks? All right, this makes up for the damage to our ship at least. I'm going to manually sell these so that I don't accidentally sell the eel. All right. Let's undock. Actually, we probably ought to rest because he's still anxious. That's what that eye in the center up here by the compass means. So let's let him sleep. All right, he's no longer upset, so which I went ahead and didn't let him sleep till the next day. I just waited until the eye was gone and woke him up. And we won't stop to fish right now. We'll just keep the net out. So we're trying to get some quests done. Swing in here. All right, let's grab the eel out of storage. It's still fresh, and the family crest. Then we can talk to the retired whaler. I believe this crest is yours. I have not seen that since, So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I think that's the option we'll pick. I don't know. If I was in a right state when he left, okay, fine. He can stay at my old workshop, at least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I'll be able to set the charge, but the cliff seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? Well, we should probably ask where the explosives were. Head through the rock arch to the southeast. Follow the channel. You'll see yellow flags on the right. Anything else? Nothing. I will see you. So I have to wait on giving her the eel until it's had time to rot. Okay. Maybe I just put it back in storage for now. Let it rot in storage. All right. So the old man said it's to the southwest, right? Scouring bass. Pursuit. Detonate the explosives. You met a hermit living up against the rocks on the Gale Cliffs. Everything, yep, got it. He fell out with his brother. If I could repair your relationship, you should be able to move back. Find the old family crest. We did that. Need to detonate some explosives that have been placed on debris somewhere in the Gale Cliffs. It's 2:33. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll just head. You put yellow flags by it. Caught a fish. Is it here? Loose breeze, clear this, take some strong explosives. Yep. Okay, but that's not the one that we need to clear. This is where the brother's at. I wonder if we can talk to the brother. Hello again. What can I do for you? Nothing. And that was worthwhile. I'm going to leave the eel on the boat. I think it decays faster. All right. Head over this way. We're getting close to nighttime again. Ah, there's yellow flags. Oop, there's some kind of crazy animal. Oh no, our conger eel got lost. Son of a biscuit. I should have left it in storage. Dang it. Yes, light the fuse. Pursuit update. There we go. Let's head in this way, see what we got. Something to dredge. Ah, we're right where we were fishing yesterday. So that should be eels over this way, right? Remember? Conger eels. Let's fish again. All right, we got another eel. See if we can get it back in time before we get hit by some other animal or something crazy. Let's move through here slow because we don't want to go full steam into a rock. Caught a fish. What is this thing? Ooh, message in a bottle. Well, I like to look at those, so we're going to look at those. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. These messages in the bottle are fun. All right, my light went out. That is not good. Okay, lights are back on. Pretty sure we're heading the right way. Just moving slow. Slow and steady. Not trying to hit any walls or any scary things come out of the water to kill us. All right, there's the dock up ahead. Let's head there to the repair lady and sell some fish and take a quick nap. All right, fish market. The one's in the net. Okay, and shipyard. Let's repair. And then we'll sleep till the morning. Okay. And disembark. And let's head over to the lady. Is our fish rotted yet? Still fresh. But we can talk to the old guy, tell him we blew up that rock. You've done it. We've heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. All right, well, let's go do that. Fish, still fresh, not rotted. Return to the hermit. Well, let's return to the hermit. I think we'll finish this quest and we might save it. So far, I can say my first impressions of this game. I like the graphics. I think the artwork initially it kind of turned me off, but I am. It's got its own flavor. I like it. It's good. The sound is excellent. The music in the background here is really good. The quest lines are good. The mechanics of play simple to learn. So I think this is going to be a solid game. We'll have to give it an official review at some point. He does? That's huge weight off my chest. One so old as I can hardly remember it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. So we have to take the hermit, put him on our boat, and undock. Yep. And we'll take him back over to his brother. It's always good when brothers make up, right? Catch some fish on the way. Hermit was removed from your inventory. Well, here we are. The hermit noticed the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry I was foolish. We both were. Come inside. Let me get your bags. Two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yard anytime. Okay. Here, this one's on the house. For all of your help. Packed explosives. Yes, please. Let's go blow stuff up. Hope you can put them to good use wherever you find cause for it. And then they cost $36 if we want more explosives. Okay. Is this eel dead yet? No. Oh, it's stale. Stale conger eel. I think she wanted it to be rotting. Well, maybe we'll just go over here. There's a fish pool here. Let's just fish these fish real quick. Maybe this will buy us time. All right, how are we going to finagle this guy in here? Not easily. Not easily. Ugh. Hey, there we go. Tab. Still stale. Well, let's go sell fish across the bay. Maybe by the time we sell fish, that conger eel will be rotted. fish market. Stale. I'm going to keep the explosives in-house for now. Oh, actually back at the fish market. Let's buy a crab pot. Let's set up some crab pots. We'll just set them up right by here, so when we come back to town here, we can just check on them. There's one. And we'll set maybe the one out here, maybe a little deeper water, right? Oh, it tells you if there's crabs nearby. Pick up. Okay. How are we doing on rotting eel? Still stale. These are those little fish. Got it. Okay, that one's depleted. All right, how are we doing? She is still stale. Oh my goodness. How long does that thing take to rot? Actually, I just think we should just dock here again. It doesn't take that long to go across the river here. All right, fish market. In the net. Shipyard. Apparel. Is that fish rotting yet? It's stale. Let's sleep for a little bit. Wake up at midnight. Rotting! Haha! Let's undock and head across the bay and give this lady her rotting eel, and that'll be a good place to save. All right, let's talk to the Ingrid resident. What is it? Here is the aged reel. Perfect, this will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. 150 bucks? Well, thank you so much. All right, so our ship has got no damage. We have one little fish in our net. We've read all our books. This was success. This was a good stream, good time. I'm going to save and quit, which should make us a save point. And we may pick this up again later. We'll see how the afternoon goes. Thanks for tuning in. I will upload this one too, I think. This was a good stream. Good stream.